Rahubat, yes sir, and welcome to another Paa Taraq reading with the Supreme Grand Council of 24 Elders. Anuki Ibre Snezjim. Partnership will be done by Mafdet Saya.
Rahubat Yasar, Anuki Mefdet Sai, Panashad, Anuki Dakal Pa Ashak M Pa Paut, Wu Kalal Ashak Kawen Dakal Ni, Anuki Kasamun Afaf Pa Paut, Wu Pa Paut Kawen Kasamun Afaf Ni, Anuki Wahu Ama Pa Paut, Wu Pa Paut Kawen Wahu Amani, Nuk Kadur Najur Ama Kasamun M Pa Paut, Wu Habub Ama Shakhas Un, Nuk Kadur Kawen Kalal Pafaf Nuk Rahub, Dakhal Pa Paut, Talama Ragabni, Kawen Bakai Dakhal Pa Paut, Anuki Yabad Bina Fasni, Pa Paut Kawen Anuki, Pa Paut Kadur Nuk Kadur, Pa Paut Amul Nuk Amul. Tawakum.
A proclamation. Likum Nawap Nawapians. Look at those who cheat and speak untruths, yet they still claim to be one of us, one of our lower populace. We true Nawapians have these proclamations. 1. Do not tread in the path of Dawa, evil, on his highway of lawlessness. 2. Do not lie about Wu Nawap by rejecting Pa Munzal, Nasdara, Amun Nababre Akpata, Zetwi. 3. Do not lie misusing our creed of truth, Hakak, by ignoring the facts. 4. Do not lie and claim you are a true lover of truth unless you are practicing it. 5. Do not lie and say you can be trusted and loyal to your true race, Nawapians, when you are not. 6. Do not lie and say you are the peacemaker when you are indeed the source of arguments, fights, and gossip. 7. Do not lie and commit atrocities by rejecting ma'at, reconciliation, when other Nawapians wish to make up. 8. Do not lie and say you can be trusted while you sneak around, violating all that you claim is best for our people. 9. Do not lie, deceive, cheat by acting and living in the image of this beast man of sin. If you undertake these responsibilities, let it be known by your actions. Paa Taraq will be done by Hotep Amun Iret.
Rahubat Yasar, Anuki Hotep Amun Iret. Tonight Paa Taraq is Death After an Etheral Plains. 1. Death and return experience which brings back visions of bright sparkling light and spinning patterns with sightings of family or religious figures, overwhelmed by sensation of love, warmth, comfort, welcome, and beauty. 2. But unable to recall all the fine details of any of the supposedly deep insights encountered. 3. The experience is the product of the unconscious, emotional half of the being's own mind only, and separated from the conscious analytic mind, which simultaneously experienced the dark spinning tunnel void room. 4. The realities are experienced simultaneously by the two parts of the psyche, and that it is only the conscious part of the mind which contains the ability to reason and choose. 5. Yet no memory that goes on to reincarnate without any reference to having lived previous lives. 6. This is what happens when you die. 7. First you feel a lift then a slide. 8. If you have life force, you will see your flesh beneath you as you slowly move away. 9. You will see others around you, if any. 10. They will feel you but not see you. 11. Unless one has higher vibrations. 12. They may know about or not know. They may see you as ethereal gas but cannot speak with you. 13. That is, cannot hear you. 14. That is because sound is another form of energy. 15. Then you begin to feel a drawing or pulling feeling. 16. Yet you have the choice for the moment. 17. Once you decide to move on or stay. 18. You realize you have taken change from your mind to either an ethereal body with no pain or needs, no dislikes or regrets, just love. 19. No heat, no cool, no wants, no needs, no desire at this stage. 20. That will change after 60 days. 21. You have 30 days to visit loved ones, to watch over, then 60 days for your rebirth in your new ethereal body. By it, 7 ether, 8 ether, and 9 ether. 22. And if your life has been poisoned by lust, drugs, and other toxicants, evils, murders, envies. 23. There is completely other process for those who lost their souls, of which I will not speak, but will say you don't wish it on anyone of any race. 24. Well, meanwhile, the unconscious half of the mind is trapped forever in a dreamlike state, endlessly repeating established memories unnoticed by all around the suffering patterns without learning from them because of its passive, unable to choose state of existence. 25. This binary pattern also exists in the physical and energy realm. 26. The universe is made up of antimatter and matter, or ethers and elements generating out of the center, or nothingness. To the left is etheric forces, and to the right is hydrogen on-up forces, not really side by side, but one above the other in a 180 degrees as temperature EOH. 27. Force manifests as both particle and wave. Like the computer operates on a binary code, DNA is composed of 2 crystalline strands, and mortals are bipedal, utilize 2 brain hemispheres, and require not the interaction of 2 genders to reproduce X and X and XY. 28. Similarly, in the energy realm, all electrical fields are composed of oscillating currents. Energy that vibrates on a continual basis creates 2 opposing poles. The energy oscillating between these poles in a sine wave, that trigonometry in a right angle triangle. 29. The sine of an acute angle is the ratio of its opposite side to the hypotenuse. 30. So the primary electrical current of human nerve and muscle alternates between a positive and negative reflection. 31. Even the atoms that comprise physical form are composed of negative and positive charges, and it is their opposition that sustains form. 32. As long as this oscillation remains uninterpreted, the apparent solidity of form that all experience on the physical plane is maintained. The rim of the vibrational illusion in which all mortals exist requires polarity and duality to exist. 33. All vibrating rims, whether physical or ethereal, require 2 points between which to oscillate. 34. So the consciousness of deity in memories of creator and creation or life originated as a tiny spark a black dot of force that gradually expanded to encompass an entire universe through a process that involves spinning, vibrating, and bouncing back and forth between polarities. 35. A similar process was repeated for each galaxy, which in energy again bounced back and forth, following itself to expand and grow. 36. This is the method whereby spiritual energy expands to create the ether and then physical or hydrogen rims by creating polarity. 37. This bouncing back and forth allows for the development of many different frequencies, rates, particularly slower ones, for as energy expands, it slows down. 38. In this manner, different frequencies, rates appear to have been created, with similar frequencies, then grouping together according to the intent. 39. Purpose, thought, intention. Each thought vibrates on different frequencies and creates different modes and or manifestation, incarnation, and or materialization. 40. Mortals all vibrate on different levels. 41. The highest vibration is the fastest. Just as the faster the pigmentation in the skin, the darker it is, and the darker the skin, the stronger the genes. 42. So the darkest race, or Nagaru Negroids, are the highest level of existence, the fastest, and the pale race, or Caucasoid, are the lowest level of existence, the slowest. 43. The human beast lives in the slowest frequency level, as to be expected. 44. The higher levels in the field are composed of the fastest frequencies. 45. Entities that exist within these levels think and act much faster and are in tune with the vibrations and rhythm. 46. Those on slower levels lack rhythm and are out of tune with nature. 47. And their brain waves are much weaker, their abilities to reproduce offspring much slower. Their semen is without higher level life force. 48. They lack melanin, which result in their disease, form, and unstable mental capacity. Point being, good moves fast, evil moves slow. 49. So their mental states are much weaker than darker people, who are much more unified, forming tribes and have a group mind. 50. You will find evil people like to travel or be by themselves, alone to do their unseen by eyes evil. 51. As one descends through the field, gravity increases, dragging down thought into separateness, allowing for the development of individual rebellion consciousness, choice, and free will out of order and breaking peace. 52. They will push people out of their lives who wish to watch what they do, where they go. Loners. 53. A healthy energy field is flowing and unified without obvious levels or counterparts or compartments. 54. It is human beliefs, systems, religions that disturb and fragment the field. 55. Unfortunately, while the ideal illumination or aura of the body is flowing and unified. 56. Most of the mortals have been fragmented by various religious belief systems created on beliefs of the lower levels, fear of death and after, hell, torment, and the likes. 57. These rigidified mortals, bioenergy fields, dividing them into compartments. 58. And it is the area surrounding the second seat gland that is most susceptible to this fragmentation, the genitals or the sexual seat. 59. Demons and lower parasites attached to the second level of the field. 60. This is the anti-unity level of the devil, the one associated most strongly with sexuality, emotion, and the ethereal plane. 61. For most people, the second seat is a rift in the human bioenergy field, a consciousness vacuum that separates soul and matter. 62. Know also the use of any intoxication is a form of self-sexual pleasures. 63. Since the seat glands are psychic gates through which other planes of reality connect to the individual mortal energy field, a fragmented or dysfunctional second seat permits demons and etherical parasites unrestricted access to the mortal's energy field. 64. This is how and why use of drugs causes one to hallucinate, have illusions, visions. 65. The ethereal planes to which mortals are connected by way of the gland seats is the realm of many diverse elements, thought form. 66. And the imagination, memory, ghosts, elements, mortals, out-of-body projections, and a wide variety of discarnate, non-mortal entities. 67. Each of these gravitate to those of a similar vibratory resonance on the ethereal plane, like entities of dense and heavy resonance, lower in the field than those of faster, happier vibrations. 68. In addition, every event that takes place in the physical realm imprints a thought form into the ethereal abode. 69. Yet most fade over time, leaving the field free and flowing a traumatic event. 70. However, rigidifies thought form just as it causes the physical body to clench in fear. 71. The more frightening an event, the more rigid the thought form. 72. It imprints onto both the individual mortal aura, illuminating force field, and the collective etheric body, and this is especially true when a religious or cinema belief system is programmed into an individual through the calculated use of fear and of physical and sexual. Tawakum.
I Am Who I Am will be done by Paquette Nefu Onk.
Paquette Nefu Ray. I am who I am. 1. I have been with you because I love you all. 2. I am Jadi, Zetwi, Jadi, Pa Monzal, Nader, Amon, Nababre, Akak, Pata, Dedi. 3. I will soon depart from you. 4. I incarnate from time to time to renew our timeline. 5. I am here, which is there, now. 6. My time to depart is near, so I only wish you knew who I was to you. 7. I will return again and again. Look for me in the wind. Look for me in the waters. Look for me in the soil. Look for me in your dreams. 8. I will reincarnate again when needed. 9. This is my findings. 1. They look at me, yet they don't see the real me. 2. They listen to me, yet they don't hear what I am really saying. 3. They have touched me, and still they were not able to feel me. 4. They have kissed me, yet they did not love me. 5. They were born of my genes, yet they are not my child. 6. They followed me, yet not close enough. 7. They came to me, yet they did not stay. 8. They smiled with me, yet they did not mean it. 9. They greeted me, yet and still never meant it. Tawakum.
Tawakum. Please tune in every Shatter at 8 p.m. for another Paa Taraq, and at 9 a.m., 3 p.m., and 9 p.m. for chanting with the Supreme Grand Council of 24 Elders. Waja'u Yasar. Rahubat, yes sir. And welcome to another Paa Taraq reading with the Supreme Grand Council of 24 Elders. Anuki Ibre Snezjim. About Wu Nawap by rejecting Pa Munzal, Nasdara, Amun Nababre Akpata, Zetwi. 3. Do not lie, misusing our creed of truth, Hakak, by ignoring the facts. 4. Do not lie and claim you are a true lover of truth unless you are practicing it. 5. Do not lie and say you can be trusted and loyal.
Kawan wahu amani nukador najur ama kasamun pa paut wu khabub ama shakhas nukador kawan kalal pafaf nukrahub dakhal pa paut talama ragabni kawan baqai dakhal pa paut anuki yabad bi nafasni pa paut kawan anuki Pa paut kador nuk kador. Pa paut amul nuk amul. Tawakum.
A proclamation. Likum Nawap Nawapians. Look at those who cheat and speak untruths, yet they still claim to be one of us, one of our lower populace. We true Nawapians have these proclamations. 1. Do not tread in the path of Dawa, evil, on his highway of lawlessness. 2. Do not lie. Partnership will be done by Mafdet Saya.
Rahubat Yasar, Anuki Mafdet Sai. Panashad, Anuki Dakal Pa Ashak Pa Paut, Wu Kalal Ashak Kawan Dakal Ni. Anuki Kasamun Afaf Pa Paut, Wu Pa Paut Kawan Kasamun Afaf Ni. Anuki Wahu Ama Pa Paut, Wu Pa Paut.